However, I'm growing old, and there's not much left to teach you. Our tale together has reached its final chapter, so to speak. Before we turn the page, I need you to bring me a red mage's testimony. Oh, I have to go get something. Shoot. What's that look on your face? Rounding up something like that should be no problem for a guy like you. Master Mott! What? Oh, it's you, Wolfgang. I wish you'd stop sneaking up on me like that. It's bad for my heart. It is time, sir. Oh, yes, of course. Sir, you're still not bothering adventures with your games, are you? Games? You should talk, Wolfgang. Why, Jed here should slice you up and eat you for breakfast. Yes, sir. Now, we must be off. I will meet you at the gate when you arrive. I'm sorry about the interruption. Anyway, go get me that red mage's testimony. While you're doing that, I'll finish my business with Wolfgang. I realized that I had been completely muted for the whole first few minutes there. I keep doing this. I do. And it just frustrates me to no end because it's my own darn fault. Anyway. So. So we have to go get this red mage's testimony. And this is something that I only found out about when I checked things out maybe an hour ago. So actually before the stream, I actually went ahead and go like, okay, I need to go to this one place. And this is a place I've actually been trying to get to before. So we're going to take a little detour to a place that I actually have not been to on stream yet, but I will do so now, and is actually part of the story. Eventually, I'm pretty sure. So, when we went to the Argano region, which is the Maratov Mountains and stuff like that, there are a couple places that I had not been to that I need to go to instead. So, if we go to the Maratov Mountains, we have Castle Ostrija. Down to the south is the Torongi Canyon. Up north is the Sarma Campaign. Well, there's the Sanctuary of Zeta. Now, we have briefly seen the Sanctuary of Zeta in a different context. When we did the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, we went into Esha Zeta, which was a black and white version of it, more or less. So, we will not be visiting there currently, because, very specifically, I was informed that there's copyright on the music. So, it would mute this video if I did that. But when you go into that area, you end up opening up into this region, the Litilor stuff. So, Sanctuary Zeta looks like this, and this is where you find some of the rare locations. Boyata Tree is here. That was where you would usually go to level up your skills at cap of 75, or at least 70-ish. You'd climb up into the tree, up towards the kind of the top area, and you would fight the crabs and the flies that are there, for the most part. That's not exactly optional now, because there's other places you can go, but it's one place. So, and then you go from there to Dragon's Eyrie, as well as to the Cloister of Wind, I think? And the Cloisters we'll get to eventually. But you run into this place called Romave, and that's where we'll be going. So, we're going to grab the book. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and grab ourselves fresh signet. So, do a quick run over to the guard up here and get fresh signet from him. Oh, and grab our dailies, probably. We'll do that after I do my, because I'm max at XP. Until I break it, getting more XP makes no point. And it actually is a waste, in my opinion. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Morpitch. I want to get new signet. Thank you very much. And we're going to walk ourselves over to Litilor the Romave. And we have the transportation one, which is great. Meaning I don't use tabs up when I teleport. It's great. So this place is kind of interesting. This will be part of the story, I think, in the future. I can't remember, though. But I do remember this place very distinctly because I remember I was leveling stuff here 65 to 70, kind of, in the old days when I was trying to level stuff. So this location is one of the maps that has not been updated with my stuff. So what we're looking for is we're actually going to go behind these moon gates, and this is what I was doing before we got here. So I am first going to do a couple things. Trust. We're going to summon some people. Now, we're going to do a different trust today because I'm actually not going to be using the normal build-up. Because of the characters that we need to get, because of our circumstances, we actually are going to be grabbing a couple of other characters. We're going to get Margaret. And we're going to grab Lion the Second. Now, the reason why we're grabbing these two is because they actually have Treasure Hunter on them. The reason being for that is because we need to go get something off of these enemies, and having XP does not matter right now, so we're not going to be doing anything. Let's go ahead and buff ourselves. Ability, Composure. And then we're going to go to our Magic. I'm going to do Haste. Cast Refresh on ourselves. Would not hurt to actually cast Protect and Shell on us, even though we're going to get that rebuff when we get into battle itself. We're going to do our Mage buffs. And having Lion out to help me with fighting stuff is interesting because she's just kind of an interesting character. She uses ninja tools, which we personally have not experienced, though we've seen people use them. She has an interesting weapon skill called Grape Shot. So we'll see all that stuff. We're going to sneak up. And we're going to cast Invis because everything can still attack us here. We're only level 70. Everything here is between 65 and 75. So, I want to kind of avoid stuff. But for my fellow viewers who remember, this looks a lot like the Crags now, doesn't it? Well, the Crags will become more potent the further on we go. So, but we're seeing things that we've seen before. Here's the Cursed Puppets. We've seen the weapons, but these are infernal and apocalyptic weapons. What we're looking for is to go through here. Now, two things that very importantly that happen in this area is that, oh, great, the gate's open. If you look at the map, there are these two things called moon gates. Normally, you can only get to these if it's between 2200 and 600 on a full moon, and you're here on time. That could be anytime. That's a really long time to be waiting on that. But in this area, you can get something called a Moon Gate Pass, which is what I did before stream. That allows me to open the gate whenever I want to. So, I don't have to wait to come back here. The main reason why I wanted to do this here is because there are creatures here called Magic Flagons. They're the Magic Urn enemies. So they drop 2 spells from me, as well as my Red Mage's Testimony. So we're going to be fighting them here. That's not one of them. So we might be jumping back and forth a little bit. I don't know how often they spawn, but yep, there's one right there. Luckily, they're in these little side rooms, so it's easier to handle. The other reason that this place is important is that there is a spot on the map right down there. If you can see kind of the center part right there, that is actually that is a land bridge that actually is not there. When the full moon shines, you actually get a beam of moon, like this bridge of moonlight that shows up. And that allows you to run right across the bridge, through the center, and up to the top to the Hall of the Gods. Not exactly important now that we now have a survival manual up there to just kind of take us there, but normally you had to run all the way up through these switches to get up to the top, through all the enemies and everything. Kind of annoying. So, it looks like it's light day, so. Ah! Scroll of Endstone 2. That is one of our scrolls, I think. It is indeed. That's one of our spells. So I'm going to mark that off my list. Endstone 2. So that's one of my other spells. That is the second iteration, the second tier of my end spell, of my stone end spell. So that's great to have. Actually, hang on. I need to recast Sneak. Come on. Thank you. So that's kind of a big deal. That was one of the spells that I was needing to get. There's another one that drops from these guys. You'll be curious. I actually need to make a kind of a mental list of what trusts have what effects on them, because I didn't know about the treasure hunter stuff until I actually looked them up. So there's a lot of trusts in this game, and a lot of them are actually not really used, which I think is a little odd, but no matter. Oh, another thing that we can actually do today is that we can start the our first weapon skill quest as well. So as of right now, the highest weapon skill I have for sword is Vorpal Blade, but you can actually get another weapon called Savage Blade. Valeneril uses it sometimes. And it's interesting. It's a quest where you actually have to get a weapon. And you have to be 71 and like a skill of the weapon, like the skill weapon of like 240, 250, something like that. So we could go get that started. Basically, you have to do something along the lines of using so many weapon skills of the weapon type. So you have to do like 250 sword weapon skills, and that would make it so then you turn in the weapon. It gathers Aether or something. I mean, for those in 14, this sounds similar. You do something for the weapons, and you had to get so many kills or something, and then you get the weapon skill. Same kind of thing. There are some weapons that actually have unique weapon skills attached to them. Excalibur is one. All the relic weapons have a specific weapon skill attached to them, which makes them so valuable. But this is a weapon skill that we can unlock for sword just perpetually. And there's one for all the weapons. So you have to do one for your hand-to-hand, you have to do one for your great axe, you have to do one for your normal axe, you have to do one for your for the staves, the clubs, everything. So, and because every job has a specialty in a weapon type, we will be doing lots of them. So I will have to look up Savage Blade to see what it takes. But that is something that we can also start today, because that's something I can work with. And I believe, yeah, it also has a restriction of the enemies have to be at such a level, at a certain level or something. So, we wouldn't be able to finish it for next time, but then we'd have it available at some point. And you'd have to hold a specific weapon and all that jazz. So, there goes my refresh. Is there another magic flagon? There he is. Come here, you. Okay. Ah, that was a light skill. That was a light skill chain. Always cool to see that. The other one is Darkness. I don't remember quite what it looks like. There's one that looks similar, and it's actually Gravitation. But Light and Darkness are the best skill chains to get. Gravitation is strong. There's I can't remember what it is. Is it Fragmentation, I think? But then you can get like Impaction, Diffusion, Fission, which is also a good one to get. I remember hearing about this, like, oh, if we do certain effects, if you do certain weapon skills after each other, we actually can do additional damage. It's like a combo. And I was like, that's cool. So you kind of had to work with your party to go like, okay, if you're going to be using that weapon skill, this one will actually close it. We'll actually close a weapon skill there. So I'm hoping this won't take too long because we do have a little bit of a clock, and I did have things that I wanted to plan specifically for today, so go ahead and cast haste on myself. Now, I could have just our healer do that, but mine lasts longer because of my composure, so I prefer being able to activate it myself. Margaret just did Barrage, so I'm going to do Vorpal Blade, see if that does anything. Nope. So only certain weapon skill combinations will work for stuff like that. It's not just anything that will work. We will see a lot more of that happen when I get around to Samurai, because Samurai has the ability to open and close a lot of skill chain things. So there's certain trusts that do it, but it's not as frequent, and it's very specific ones usually. So. Yep. And Chibi Loom, please come on in. Want to get Ayame? Nicely put. Yeah, that's she's Bastok, I think, right? Anyone can get her? Okay. Just need rank 3. Ah. Oh, rank 3 of any nation? Not just of Bastok? Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, I need to go... Okay. If that's the case, I need to go run around and get stuff, because I'm rank 5, so I should be able to go get more of the trust from... Yeah, I got Naji. Yeah, so I got Naji, I got QPP, and then I have... whatever his name is. It's XML. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought I had to get it specifically for the I had to get it very specifically for the nation in particular. If that's not the case, then I'll need to go run around and grab all the rank 3s and rank 5s from the nations too. So I think I can go, because I got Corilla. I have not gotten Tryon yet, because I just got rank 5 last week. Yeah, and there's the whole thing with Magic Burst, and that's like, you have to do a 2 or 3 level weapon, 2 or 3 weapon skills in a row, skill chains, and then you can do Magic Burst. Because I've heard Magic Burst get thrown around a lot. As long as it makes a skill chain. Ah, okay. All this is slowly coming back to me, and it's one of those things. Okay, Magic Flagon. There's another one. It's just level 2 has more elements, which are... Oh, okay, that's right. Okay. let me see. Out of mine... We'll do... Yeah, I just hope it doesn't take a long time to get the Red Mage testimony. Got a Thunder Geode. Nice. But because I'm not streaming tomorrow, we might go a little longer than normal for today's stream. Out, so we need to go back this way again. Are there rooms on the... There are rooms on the bottom floor, so probably should walk down there and check those as well. I do wonder, the treasure hunter on Truss, I wonder if those stack, or if it's just the singular time. Because it feels like today, it's only... Okay. So it can't stack. That's a bummer. Okay. Because I have two trusts out that have treasure hunter thinking that they could potentially stack without any proof. Okay. I haven't leveled up Edith yet. That is one I'm going to level up, but... Yeah, I know there are other items that you're able to get that, like, gives you more... That gives you more, Treasure Hunter. You can get Treasure Hunter 3 or 4 just from items themselves. And then you get more if you are on Thief itself. Another Endstone Scroll. Oh, no, I forget that one. Only cap at 4. 8, then proc higher. Okay. How do they proc higher? Is it by doing certain... doing like certain abilities or something? Auto attacks and okay. I'm kind of curious about the about doing sneak attack and trick attack with trust. How does that work? Because that used to be the thing back when parties back during when I played originally, is that you'd have someone pull the enemy, and then the tank would grab hate. You'd have the thief behind the tank, and then they would do trick attack, sneak attack on the enemy, and that would give a bunch of extra hate to the tank. Man, I'm really grasping at straws when it comes to that. Only trick attack. Okay. The sneak attack and trick attack were kind of like the same move in 14, and that's all been changed up over the years. Okay, and then I wanted to do... What was I going to do? That's right. I was actually going to attach. I pulled in the golem. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay. Naturally, yeah. Though I will say that having Dragoon as the sub job is an interesting choice considering my history with the game. That was never a case with it. There were only certain jobs that were good sub jobs. Red Mage was always popular for casters. White Mage or Black Mage or Scholar. You know, if you did a melee job, you either were doing Warrior or Samurai, or you did Ninja for the dual wield and stuff. Now, WSD, you'll have to spell that out for me, because I actually don't know what that is. Is that weapon speed? Weapon skill damage. Okay. Oh, this is a really hard enemy. It says it's incredibly tough. That's bad. This is probably one of the much higher enemies. High jump is just the enemy jump. Yep, I remember that. Well, we're doing okay so far. Here, we really should swap back over since now we have hate there. Let's swap back to the apocalyptic weapon and kill it. So we're only dealing with one. I remember really liking playing Dragoon in this game. You got the little wyvern pet, and the weapon skills were actually pretty cool. Pentathrust was the thing, even though I really liked the look of wheeling thrust. Why are we missing this weapon so much? Does it have like dodge or something? Holy cow! It must have had dodge or something active for a minute there. Okay, now that's done. Let's see if we can deal with this big guy. I don't know if I have Distract. I think I do. Some of these spells are newer. I don't remember Distract in the original game, so I think I've gotten it, but I just haven't used it. Ah! Get rid of the physical evasion, yeah. Yeah, Distract and Flurry and... Was Frenzy originally in the game? Because the other ones are newer, I think. I didn't play a whole lot of Red Mage, I will say. Oh, okay. No, because I think there's one to increase your physical attack melee. There's one for your ranged attack, which I think is Flurry. And then there's ones for there's the debuffs. There's Distract, and then there's another one. Yeah. Well, haste affects a bunch of stuff, if I remember correctly. It affects your I don't think it affects your cooldowns, but it does. Addle, thank you, Distract and Addle. But Addle was like first, yeah. Thank you for the correction. Oh, Ruru, you don't have any health. You don't have any mana left. Yeah. Well, I was wondering that because when I have Koromoro out, he will cast Flurry on Quiltada if I have him out. Because I have Quiltada out for both the attack enhancement as well as the XP. So. I know it's out there. I have not played with it at all. I have been trying to not stream with any of like the big plugins or anything, the really obvious ones, because I don't want to get in trouble. I know that that's a really big deal eventually, but it's for the time being, I'm trying not to worry about it. Yeah, and I have to rebuild my macro stuff anyway, because the originally time when I played, it was with keyboard and mouse. I'm now playing with a controller. So, at some point, I will have to redo all the macros that I had when I first set them up. So I don't even have macros for, like, my mount or for summoning trusts, even though I should. Just out of pure simplicity. But like I said, when I originally played the game, none of that was in the game, so just a little different. Okay, so I need to be careful in these areas to make sure I don't pull any more of those Darksteel golems. Yeah. Now, yeah, and Flurry hates don't stack, yeah. But they don't overwrite each other, right? Does Haste and Flurry, do they overwrite each other? Is that what they mean when they don't stack? Because there's stacking, which means that they multiply, or there's separately, which means that the higher one would take that, which would take priority. I'm gonna hurt my head thinking about that. That might be the case, that they can't coexist. One will overwrite the other. So if you have Haste on, and someone casts Flurry on you, Haste will go away, and Flurry will take its place. Yeah. Yeah, I was remembering how to do certain spells like that, and I remembered, okay, you can have two different bar spells, but one has to be elemental and one has to be status. Yeah, well, so I think it would be different had they gone with the decision to make it so then the melee, the ranged classes, Core and Ranger, had infinite ammo. But the fact that they use their own ammo, that's costly. Even though it's far cheaper to do it now, there's still very much the idea of, like, if I'm shooting with it, I'm going to be shooting for pulling an enemy or using my weapon skills. And that's it. I'm not going to range otherwise. Unless I can do some kind of Saz effect, like Corsair's elemental cards. But I think the only ones that really get used there, that I remember, is you used Light Shot, which is sleep, and you used, was it Dark Shot? It did something? I try to remember. Light Shot is the only one I remember. So I could not tell you otherwise. Dark is a spell, thank you. All the other ones, they did things like, you could do, if you did Earth, it was like Gravity or something? It did Slow, maybe? Each of them did something, and I remember that only two of them were actually, like, really usable. But we're not going to be getting Corsair for a while now, so... You have a bad wipe. Yeah. Well, and it's funny, because now that everybody has access to trusts, and all the trusts that you get early on, for the most part, are decent enough to just handle it. No one does parties together unless you really want to party up with somebody. To enhance slow one. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that magic gets calculated by the stats that you use and determining what enemy you're fighting against and all that. It's just so much numbers that I think I got a eyelash in my eye. Yeah, it's one of those things of, like, it's only worth running the numbers if you do certain spells. Haste, Curing, if you cast Black Magic stuff. Anyway. Oh, that's fine, Chibi Loom. Thank you so much for coming in and talking with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope I can get things done, so... Oh, yeah, thank you so much. I will do that. I will do that while running around and getting, and doing other stuff. Oh, yeah, I already got that. I already got the characters for the pelts and stuff like that. So yeah, got Shetoto too. Got her early. So yeah, but thank you so much. And I hope to see you again in the stream sometime. Let's see, what was I going to do? I was going to... That's right, we were actually really hurting here. Give me a second. We wanted to cast Kiraga 2 on everybody. Because everybody except half the team is hurting as is. Excuse me. Oh, Drowned God is working on Savage Blade, which is in the Altepa Gate. That is Quicksand Caves, yeah. Which I've not been out to. I have run quickly through the Altepa Deserts to get to one of the leveling spots, Cufftail Tunnel. But I've done so little there otherwise. And then I ran to Rebeo. It's kind of the oasis town that's out there. It's like the only town. There is to do that. So a lot of these places, I've talked about this before. There are places here where you need to have multiple people just to travel through. Eldium Necropolis is one. There was the Garland Citadel, which I've run into multiple times now. But the Quicksand Caves is another one. Because there are these pillars that you stand on top of, and you have to have so much weight. They have since done quality of life thing, which is adding items in that you can get that make it better. Oh, did someone cast a spell on me? Oh, boo. Oh, no, it might have run out. It just might have run out by itself. One way or another. The Quicksand Caves are interesting from what I remember because depending on certain factors that are currently happening in game, will kind of allow where you can go in them. I think this game did that a lot. I think there's another location where, depending on the day, the pathways that you're allowed to walk on are different. Because that's pretty typical in the game. I've been noticing is that these locations, they change depending on what in-game day it is, or like Romave here, it's affected on if the moon is full or whatever. So we're gonna need a refresh. Okay, let me go ahead and go back to here. I just want to double check, make sure that we're all good. Yep, Magic Flagon, Romaves. All right. Oh, we've gone so far, we actually have treasure building up. Oh, it's crystals. That's fine. Crystals are not a big deal at the moment. So, if we wanted to do a thing here... I want to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw these spells in here. Those are spells that I've been getting over the course of today, trying to get other spells. So, just haste. Hey, everyone for the most part is back up to peak, so that's good. Shock spells again. I do hope we're able to get some more stuff done. I don't want to be stuck on this the entire stream, because I've nearly gotten for a third of the stream right now just trying to do this. So, aye. That's right. We need to then cast Sneak and Invis. Oh, and then we need to check the doors down here. Let's do that. Magic Flagons. Magic flagon there. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove Margaret, I think. I can't do that while invisible. We're going to release Margaret. And we're going to summon up Shantoto too. Okay, so we might be changing things around. We might not be doing rank 6 today, but we will do some other stuff that will benefit me in the long run. We'll see how things develop, honestly. To this room, I don't know. I don't think there's one in here. Oh, there's one in here. I'm a liar. I'm trying to remember what the other spell is. I wanted to say it was another spell that they dropped. I'm trying to remember what it was. Ah, Thunder 4. That's the other one that they dropped. I'm no... Orokusaki, who is that's the name of Shredder. We have the Shredder, then Bebop, and Rocksteady. Yes, I'm taking the piss. And there was a room over here. It's my mule. Okay. Okay. Oh, a livery in the. Okay, we went past her when we were in here previously. When we were first walking into this area, she ran past on her raptor. I didn't even know. So I don't try and keep track of people by the color of their link pearls, because link pearls can be any color, more or less. And you get red ones a lot. And just because it's red doesn't mean that they're in yours. It just means they have a red link pearl, whichever one they grab. So. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose my brush in a second here. Okay. Now, I'm trying to remember, because a lot of the spells that I have currently, they only will let me take them. Like, I can only put the end spells on myself. I thought at some point you could actually... Some of the later spells you could actually give to other people. Clearly I'm incorrect about that. I don't know why I thought that. They are low enough, well, the level 1 end spells are low enough that if you have a high level job subbed with, oh, I got a scroll of burst. Ooh, burst is good. Burst is one of the first ancient spells. It would be the equivalent of like Fire 5 or something like that. It's for, I think it's, is it for thunder? Lightning damage, yeah. And lowers the resistance against earth. Nice, okay. Cool. That's another spell I don't have to go hunt down. We'll go to our satchel. We'll throw in burst. These are all the spells that I've gotten that Red Mage can't grab yet. So making sure that I kind of save those up. Ah! Just a little too close to the door. This guy to come and get me. At some point, I am going to need to get a better weapon. Let me ask my Link Shield here. So I'm sure that I can get a better weapon. Okay. Because at some point, even though I could just keep using it, I'm still going to be getting to the point where I'm doing no damage because it's so low level. I would like to get a better rapier. Oh, I think Vanessa just met Drowned God. My, you're a big fella. He's probably a Golka. Either that or that's a pun, and he's actually a Taru. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna have to do that too because I'm also going to do Savage Blade. So, there is a particular key item that you get for the quicksand caves, which is called the lodestone. If you're not playing a Galka, you have to get that to be able to solo move the pillars or something. I think because I can't remember if the pillars are like they like go into gaps for like bridges and stuff, or they unblock passages or something like that. Something with the pillars, and they're affected by like the time of day. They're affected by like the day or something. One of these kind of interesting mechanics. Still getting bottles of Illuminink. And then we're going to run downstairs and check these doors down here. Not in here. The sad thing is that this is an item that I can't get traded to me, so even if people came to help me, they'd just be fighting the same stuff as me. That's the biggest problem. And because I'm going to be doing Shattering Stars for all of the base jobs, I'm going to have to do this multiple times. Thankfully, I won't do it on stream again. But, I'm not farming the testimony specifically, but yeah. It's going to be a booger. Ah, we're too close to the thing again. Gonna get another weapon attacking us. Oh well, I think the Illuminink will probably sell for decent because that's used for. I think the Illuminink is used for certain pages and stuff. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it's used for. You use it for scrolls, I think. I haven't run into any of them, but you can get single-use scrolls, I think, for certain spells. I don't remember exactly what you get, but another treasure, more Illumininks. You know what I need to do? I need to go back through here and figure out... Oh, because the Illumininks all take up a space. That stinks. Okay. I'll take a quick second here and look at the Moblin. Worth anything? No. I'm stunned. Darn it. Take that, you stinker. Okay, that's round number 2 on both sides. So I'm gonna run over to the other side and see if we can find more, get more magic flag, and just keep going at it. I really should take a look at what is needed to get started, because I think I have to be 71. Which means I still have to do the limit break. That's our big thing for today. So. Yep, I do not meet the requirements because I have a tiny inventory. At some point, I'll need to start working on the Bobby back quests, get my inventory bigger. Just such a pain in the butt. I don't think I ever finished up the inventory stuff on my original character. If I did, I probably purchased a bunch of stuff rather than trying to go get it, because I had no other means. Okay. Super ether, huh? That might be useful. The other one was an elixir. That could be useful. They're temporary items, so it doesn't matter that I get them. Okay. Okay, down a level. I am so glad that the Mott fight will be easier than it was back in the day. So the Mott fight, you actually have to go fight him yourself, and he's like a whacked out monk or something like that. And he's a different. He's more or less different for every depending on what job you're playing as and stuff. Thankfully, because I've done Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, I have an item that allows me to bring Trust into the fight now, because you didn't have it originally, and you didn't have your sub job either. You were purely the job, your main job. So, but now I'll be able to bring a fight in, and it makes it a lot easier. Reverberation there. Darn it. Wish this dropped more often. I know, it's a rare item, though. It's like, come on. I spend my whole stream doing this. It's really annoying. Man, they're all being stingy today. I want to double check another thing while we're sitting here fighting this. Okay, she does have Treasure Hunter. Just want to make sure. Oh, I think I have... Yeah, I have gravity on. And I don't have a race, so... Which stinks. Means I'm stuck to walking for another 20 seconds. Yeah, shoot me. I think that's really the only sad thing, is that the trusts are great when you're fighting. If you're not fighting, you're kind of on your own. There we go. Nope. I should do a quick look on the bottle of Illumina ink. Used for a quest or anything like that? Used in quest Divine Might. Aha! There's a quest used for it. Oh, okay. You need to have the Illumina ink, you need to have parchment, you need to have the Archipetosphere. Okay. So I actually want to have the Illumina ink for something. Let's go ahead and off. Let's see. And then fill the house, go into the mod case. I'm filling up on this, but we can throw in some of these Illuminates. Let's throw in one. Cool. 3. Oh, I think that's okay, good. Looks like M. Hill is doing the Dark Knight testimony. I'm thinking of maybe changing up where I'm going right now, because I don't know. Feels like I'm not getting it very quickly where I am right now. So. Oh, Rogue Receptacle. That is a notorious monster. Which means, oh, hang on a second. Let me go into my current objective here. Region. Yes. I'd rather hold off on that. Well, no, let's see what we can actually get from them off. A ball of Illumink. Drive me a little up at the wall. I'm just right now. Had I looked through it and actually paid attention to the thing again, I would have gone and done this beforehand, and we wouldn't have this issue. Nope, didn't do it. I think I wasted all my luck with getting spells earlier today. Because some of those were dropping pretty quickly. Got an arrow too, like within a couple drops. I got another one I was getting earlier from magic pot enemies down in Citadel. What was it? Silence earlier, but silence is like a really early spell. Now, the really big reason for unlocking Limber Break. Oh, hey, Tallow, I'm trying to get Red Mage testimonies right now, but I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, I was going to start out the stream by doing the Shattering Stars quest in Break 75, but didn't realize I had to go get the job testimony, and so that's what I've been doing for the entire stream so far, is trying to get this thing. These pots won't drop it. It's annoying me to no end. Though I have been getting I've been getting some spells that I have not gotten yet, so. Yeah, so once we get this, we'll get Shattering done. Shattering Star's done. I'll get some XP so I can get to level 71, and then I'll take a look at the yeah, I've already got that one. I made sure. Yeah, I was very happy to see that. I was like, oh, yeah, I think it's the Umber one. Yeah, which is the second one you get. I was like, I'm not going anywhere until I get that, because I am not going to do this the old-fashioned... I'm not going to do Mott the old-fashioned way. I am not. I know how much of an annoyance he is. It's bad enough trying to do it Samurai my first time. Never again. And how are you, Tallow? How are things? Not too bad. Good. No, I'm kind of debating on looking at what weapon to get, because I'm still rocking my artifact weapon right now. I kind of want to get something better for 75. For Red Mage, and then getting the... And when we get to up to 99, then we're going to be going off to getting some of the level 99 armor from Adeline, so... Tell when I have an enemy in one of these rooms or not. Like, not obvious. Knock, knock. Oh, there. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death. No, thank you. I'm glad I was able to at least get my Endstone spell off these enemies as well. That's why I was really happy to come to this spot, because I can get that as well as Thunder 4 off these enemies, as well as my Red Mage's Testimony. Let me go ahead and Savage Blade. This is Old Wounds. Okay. You have to be 71 plus. Sword skill at 240. Ah! Every time I think that they drop something, I'm just going like, come on. Gimme, gimme. Nope. Not at all. No, I realize that while I'm doing this, I'll run into here. Quests. Oh, spoils and jump all the way down to our water. Aqua Geode? Dealing with a lot of areas pretty rainy. What was that? Doctor's orders? Oh, interesting. Some people are able to get some, some people are able to come up with some interesting, word combinations with the auto translate. Try to avoid that kind of stuff myself, but some people can't help themselves. Asleep? No, I'm not asleep. Yay. You know, when something like this doesn't drop for a long time, it makes me wonder if the website is wrong. But the fact that it's not been taken down or changed or something like that tells me it's accurate still. Just gotta keep at it. Yeah, unfortunately, it makes for some kind of a sad state of stream. So, yeah, I can't go get the. Everything kind of hinges on me getting this done because then I can go level things to 75 while I'm gone. We could go get Paladin unlocked, but that does so little for me otherwise. Yay! It finally dropped. Oh, yay! Wonderful. Now we can get out of here. I will have to come back here to get Thunder 4, but yes. Woo! Oh, happy day. Oh my gosh, after... What is it, an hour and a half? Sheesh. Well, and I don't think I even got out here until probably 20 out, probably till, 10 till 7, so. But yay! Happy day, Kalu Calais. Let's get out of here. In the future, I will make sure that I deal with getting the testimony beforehand. Transportation assistance. We now need to go to Juno. Yes. Now we need to change our home point to be over here, because then we can come back to it immediately after the fight. So, yay! Let's go get this done, and then we can go get other things unlocked. Woo woo! Okay. This is my home point? Yes. Grinning Peak. Okay, back to our Shattering Stars quest. Did we just trade it to him? I think we do. No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, so I traded it to him. Oh, no. No, 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 no. It was in my oh, I didn't get it, actually. No. No, 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 no. Oh, shoot. Because we were full. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, hang on. Oh, no. It dropped, but I didn't actually get it. Because it was in my treasure, because it was in the treasure pool, and I just made an assumption that I got it. Shoot. Ugh. Oh, man. Okay, while we're over here. Oh, you can't do anything with the Illuminings. Well, I'm just going to toss them all then. If I can't sell them. Oh, someone bought my Venomous Claw. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's really annoying. I'm very mad about that. And because I've left the area, I don't have it anymore. The treasure pool vanishes. Ay. Oh, man. Hour and a half just down the drain. Just like that. Oh, man.
Disappointed!
Yeah, I'm going to be Grumpy Grumpa for a little bit. Okay. Oh, darn it. I'm going to change things around a little bit. I'm going to use Margaret instead of Lion. Maybe that'll change things up a little bit. Just have to see. Man, that is so frustrating. Oh, that's unspeakably frustrating. Like. Okay. I forgot, in this game, gotta make sure that you actually get it in your inventory. So, yeah, not happy about that. I'm grumpy. Come along, everybody. I have to go fight some more. There we go. Okay, now, it's just that I tamed it. Let's see. It's there. Okay. Crying out loud. You could have dropped just like that, you know, like an hour ago. Would have been a lot nicer. Anyway. Off we go. Now let's go do it. Okay, so. Ugh. Popped my neck. Felt good. Oh, I don't even have to go that way. We can fall out. We can jump out this way. I hop on my mount while I'm in. Well, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is something that somebody will have to correct me about. Tallow, if you're listening, please do. If I'm on my mount, will stuff attack me ever? Because they don't ever seem to attack me, even if they normally would attack me. Am I, like, invincible on my mount? Or am I just not, or are they just not triggering? Because if being on my mount basically makes me impossible to hit or something, I'll use my mount far more often in these areas. Okay, back to Juno. Ruler Gardens. Then we'll up and away. Okay. Now he says to bring it to him. Does that mean I just talk to him, or do I trade it to him? Because I have to trade it to the fight circle, to the battle circle. Okay. I feel better now. My goodness. That was annoying. Now. Mott? Okay, so I need to trade it to him. Here you are, you old man. I now have testimony for you. That wasn't so hard now, was it? I want to strangle you. Bet you're wondering why I keep having you travel around the globe collecting all these rare and obscure items for me. I know what you're thinking. You're sick and tired of playing fetch for old Mott. You want a chance to show me what you're really made of. Well, now that you mention it, I think I'd be delighted to test your might with my own hands. You may look old, but I still have a lot of spunk in me. Yeah, you do. I can take anything and everything you've got. What do you say? You'll get your chance to get back at me for all the trouble I put you through, and I'll get some good exercise. You bet. Now take the Red Mage's testimony to the Burning Circle and throw it in. I'll be waiting for you inside. Now, for the first one, he actually just throws you in. Everyone after this, I will have to go to the specific Burning Circle itself. Okay, let's get this done. Ah, and he put me at Wogrum Shrine. Sweet. Cursed seal has been placed on this. Trade the testimony. Ta-da! Shattering Stars, Red Mage. Let's get this done. 2 hours out of the 3-hour streams. Temporarily unable to access support job abilities. Not a problem. Okay. And there's records for beating these as well. I don't care about beating records. I don't. So, we're going to go ahead and summon up our trusts. Yeah, we just go right into it, it looks like. There's not a cutscene or something that's going to screw me over. Casting Blink. Now he's got time to show up. Now it's time to show you what you're really made of. Thankfully, we're able to do a fight like this where we're able to just kind of go at him. Because he can do like 100 fists and all kinds of nasty stuff. Ugh, that'll hurt in the morning. Darn right it will. That's Blizzard 2. And the fight is different every time. I think when you do the White Mage one, you're not supposed to beat him, you're supposed to outlast him. Play of skill there. You've come a long way. Simple as that. It's just done. And he kicks you out. And that... Yep, and then I did something. So, completed a record of evidence, which is beating it for the week, which is nice. And then he kicked off all the other stuff. And then I have a spell item. I have a scroll of instant warp here. And I think he gives you one if you don't have one already. I got this one way back when. We're finally going to use it because I just don't have need for instant warp scrolls. Because I have a warp ring. And that never runs out. Thank goodness. So. Okay. Nice. I have to admit, that was one of the finest display of fighting, Jeff. Barely did anything, and I don't care. This guy was such a horrible person to try and beat the first time. Kind of hard to believe, but did you know that Juno was once a run-down, tiny little fishing village? Now look at her. There isn't a soul in Vandale who doesn't know her beauty. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there was a young man, captain of a fishing boat he was, who lived a modest life in the peaceful harbors of Juneau. It's hard enough for him to make ends meet, but he and his fishing buddies had no complaints. They loved their tiny village. However, one stormy night, fate came knocking at his door when he rescued two strange lads from the nearby water. From that day on, the wheels of change began to turn. There's something different, something special about those two. They possessed a great deal of knowledge and leadership. In just a short period of time, they transformed Juneau from an insignificant dot on the map into a giant metropolis. First, the captain welcomed these changes with open arms. However, later began to ask himself if all this was truly for the good of Juneau, or if this city was just being used as a piece of a bigger plan put into motion by the two mysterious men. But by then it was too late. Juneau and the people living within her walls had changed. There was no turning back. So the captain decided, while he still had life inside his bones, he would make it his mission to remain and watch over his hometown. Good day, Mott. Oh, if it isn't Dr. Mobro. You are looking quite healthy these days, old chap. As healthy as a hobgoblin, thanks to your treatment. You sure know how to keep your patients happy. Just doing their job. By the way, you mentioned this captain watching over Juneau. What exactly was he making sure of? Well, he was probably making sure that everybody was happy. You know, I think you were probably right. There are many things out there that threaten the happiness of all Juneauans. And he couldn't stand back to watch their happiness be snatched away from them. But well, look at the time. I must be getting over back to the infirmary. Take care, my friend. Don't you worry, Doctor. I always do. Oh, and just keep working on Wolfgang. Once he sees that what's really going on in this place, he'll start to change. I know it. As do I. Now, where was I? Much as I long to see it, it's likely I won't be around when the truth finally comes out. But young adventurers like you will. That's why I want you to be all that you can be. Do not forget the hardships you have endured to make it this far, and maybe one day, too, you too will find something worth giving your life to protect. They say that's where there's beginning, there is an end. However, I believe there are some things like memories don't have to end. That's where you young folks come in. That's what all the simple old man can ask for. Well, thank you, Matt. Nice. So, what is my level now? I'm level 71 now. Fantastic. Let's go get a couple things done. I think... Okay, so I have to be level 75 to do the next thing, unlocking miracles. So, doing that, and then Beyond the Sun, that is the defeating Mott with all of them. Okay. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, we are gonna go do Old Wounds. We're gonna go get that. So. We also need to go get the other trusts from the other nations. So let's go do that. But yay, so much better. So when it comes around to Thursday, I will probably have the characters leveled up enough that we can start doing levels. Might be able to do the next limit break. We'll see. There's a lot going on, so. Okay, we want to go to Sandoria, I think. Or Sandoria, we need to go to the chateau. We need to do two things. We need to go talk to Prince Tryon if we can. And we need to go talk to Corilla. And then we need to go over to the other places. I also need to mark off on my quest list. Juno. Where is it? Unlocking a myth. Red Mage. No. Ulugard. Here we are. Shattering Stars. Off. Okay. Back to Sandoria. Okay, go running. Now, there are a bunch of quests that I can go get unlocked and stuff like that. Because there's gear that can be done. There's other jobs that can be done as well. And I'm wondering, and there's also spells that I can get, like Drain and Asper and stuff like that. Things that I need for other jobs that I get from Black Mage, so. Oh, we also need to come here for the next thing, so. Hello, Jedith. You rushed back from Juno upon hearing the news, right? Well, we've taken care of those bandits already. Well, Havar was exaggerating again with the talk of botched assassination. What can you mean by the king falling unconscious? Sure, he's not adventurous to the chateau over such nonsense. Such brigands cannot stand before the might of the Temple Knights. His whispering dishonors our nation. Do you not agree? Corella, are you there? Yes, Your Majesty. So this is actually going with the nation story. Ah, very good. Your leadership was exemplary as always. Thanks to you, I may focus on my duties. You were too kind, Your Majesty. However, Corella, there seems to be something you overlooked. Your Majesty, during the uproar, someone made off with a talisman. Talisman, Your Majesty? Not the one that keeps the Shadow Lord imprisoned. The very one. We were visited by an infiltrator while our eyes were on the brigands. So the intruders were but a decoy. I suspected them so. And who might know of the talisman's existence, even among Sandorians? Your Majesty, I fear someone bent on bringing the Shadow Lord back from exile did this. But before we can track down this infiltrator, first we must thwart their sinister plot. However, help me decide a plan of action. Corella, do not be disheartened. By no means was this your fault. Call off the alert and return to your regular duties. Well, Jedith, your help is not needed again. However, we'll convey my orders soon enough. Remember, you have our thanks. Should begin immediately discussing a policy for action. Jedith, you must work on improving your skills and equipment. Speak not of the attempt on the king's life, nor this business with the Shadow Lord, lest panic grip the kingdom. Okay, so very hush-hush. All right. Okay, so finish that up. Let's go ahead and run into here. Gorilla! That is not how my father died. Now I know that ever his memory will live on inside me. He went through great lengths to help me. I've never found it easy to express thanks, but know that I will always be grateful. And that was the ending of the Red Mage thing, I guess. Listen, I want you to bring me back water that flows from Orlais Peak. Use this ball to draw it. I'll be waiting. Okay, I need to see if this is, Oh, do I have the sword skills for this? Combat skills. Ah, sword's only 228. I can't do weapon skills yet. Boo! Well, that will be for next time then. Because that'll let me do other stuff in time. So. But as I'm leveling up characters, I'll get my skills back up again, and yeah, it'll be good. I talked to the prince. It's locked. Okay, so give me a moment here. I need to look this up. Ah, mission rank 6 required. Okay. Okay, so I can't do him yet either. But I can do the other ones. So. Let's see. We'll need to go to Trust, and I need to look this up. Okay, so let's go run off to Bastok and get Ayame, because she will be very useful for doing, because some of the weapon skills that you have to do skill chains. Not just using a weapon skill. You actually have to do a skill chain specifically. And you'll get more points for the weapon if you do it that way. Okay, so as been informed, there's some things that I just can't do today, but we can do next time. Yeah, let's go do this stuff, and then we'll go get Paladin started and get Paladin at least unlocked, because then I can level things in the meantime. I can level things tomorrow and stuff. So. Okay, so where do we go? Okay, so you have to be rank 6 to get the final ones. So, okay. Okay, so I can just go to the Metalworks and go get her. Okay, cool. Okay, now, where is she? I think she's over here. She's over at the cannonry or something, isn't she? I want to say that one of the characters was over here. I can't remember. Oh, what do you know? Here she is. Oh, you have a Bastok trust permit? Yeah, I am assisting with that, so... Okay, and then we can also go off to Windhurst and get the one there. So I need to go get Trust. Windhurst. Okay, so the other one we can get is Not Amigo. Okay. Oh, I also have to complete the quest, Migo's Amigo. So. Oh, and you have to get, oh, sheesh, okay. I have to go get, Yakuto necklaces and all that jazz. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, we'll do that another time. Ayami is definitely the one that we wanted to get, though. So glad that we could just go get that. Okay. So now we can go and get we'll unlock Paladin. Travel to Sandoria, and it is southern South Sandoria. Yes. At F7. The home point will be fine. It also will let me take a look at what swords are available at level 75-ish that I could take. Kind of when I get there. So. Folks, you're annoying. Okay, so equipment. Okay, so there is the Firmament. Falcata. Great swords. I wouldn't mind having a better shield. Paladin gets extra 2 defense there. That gets HP, MP. So I either do... I think we might go with this one, because this is physical damage, which gets Ice Spike effect, which is nice. And that works for all the jobs that are going to be using shields. So, Paladin and Beastmaster and Red Mage. Yeah, that works. Let's go ahead and grab an Ice Shield. Upgrade to a nicer shield. And then go back down, previous page. So it looks like it's at 77, which we'll get to relatively soon. It's not the typical looking sword that you'd have, but wouldn't hurt. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that. So I have that to use eventually. Okay, F7. Up that way. All right. Go ahead and throw those things into my wardrobe, and we'll throw them into my second wardrobe. And then go into equipment, change out this shield for the ice shield. Oh, I'm not 72 yet. Duh. Okay. Now, I need to find a gentleman by the name of Balasil. There he is. Track. So he is this way. Up on that walkway. So find that. Stairs. This way, I think. I'm only guessing here. Up, there he is. Ooh, nice little camera sweep. Love it. Grand, listen to me. It's not our cogs or levers, nor our mightiest magics that protect the kingdoms of Sandoria. No, we Elven live by the power of the sword alone. Our blades defend our borders. You would strengthen your sword arm and learn something of the art, then accept my challenge. What say you? Accept? Ah, I see you have a stout heart. Now listen well. Go to King Rampart's tomb and bring back a revival tree root. How, you ask? Use your head. Now be gone. I used my head ahead of you. I actually have... I have several, actually. I planned ahead. Oh! Another camera sweep, apparently. Ah, I see I was right about you. You've proved your mettle today, further tempering my forge you into a hero among adventurers. Recognition of your success, I offer this sword. Trade diligently and grow strong. You're a little too new at this to undertake my challenge. Train further and return here once you feel ready. And he gives you a spatha. Okay. So talk to him again. This starts up the second quest. Ah, you've come quite a way since we last met, I see. I believe you're ready for another task. I'd like you to go to Ordell's Cave. You'll find the entrance in the valley of Lathine Plateau. Those caves are what also called the body caves. Know you why? It's because the caves are shaped much like the body of a person. You are acquainted with its structure, yes? Where in the body would lie the belly, in the caves flows a waterfall of much beauty. I want you to visit the waterfall and return hither. I want proof of your trip, however. Bring me something out from that place. You must choose something. Okay. So, now you take a little trip. Thankfully, I've been out to Ordell Cave, so I know exactly where I need to go. At least to the entrance. There, we're going to have to figure it out. Okay, so there's a couple of quests here I can grab. Tutorial. Quests? I'm not sure if it is. Ah, yes it is. Obtain the job Paladin. Level cap increase. 75. Goodness. We're gonna work on Savage Blade, so but we'll get that eventually. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and travel over to North Sandoria and grab the book. And it's going to be Ilkham, I think? Ordell's Caves. Up and away! Now, while we're in here... Okay, it wants me to go... think it wants me to go to the right. Oh, there is something that I can do. Because I need to level up my physical melee weapon skills, I can bring out Sakura instead and use them to increase that. Okay, now. Going down the steps. Are we on map 2? I don't know if we are. I'm kind of just guessing here. Make your way to the stalactite room. Southwest exit and climb up towards C. Aha! Oh, this looks like a stalactite room. Oh, and on the thing, it even says Stalactite Due, Paladin Job Quest. Place your hands into the pool. Nothing from there. Hang on. Okay. There's another one that's kind of in the middle of this room. There. Stalactite 2. Sweet. And then, swap out my equipment. Warping. It's faster by a little bit, rather than running all the way back. Warping. It's taking me back to Rulude, but that's okay. I don't know why their names are blue. Maybe they're mentors? I don't know. A little odd. Welcome to the chat, Ghost Zapper. Does this go anywhere? I don't know if it does. It goes up here. Actually doesn't help me a whole lot. Stairs. I'm gonna go unlock PLD. Right. Loop us around. Okay. Camera sweep. Ah, you're back and in one piece. And you brought enough proof of your trip to the waterfall. Well done. Have here a certificate to mark your accomplishment. Keep it always. When you progress further, visit me again. Next time, a thorough test of your mettle will be in order. Got a Squire certificate. So immediately jump into it again. Ah, how far you've come since we last spoke. I expected no less of you. I have one last task for you. If your heart is ready, I'm ready. Excellent. This will be your last task then. I entrust you with this book. Everything else is up to you. Way of the sword is the way of action. Now go. All right, so. Ah, got stuck. Stuck in the geometry. Here, run down the stairs. Okay. Over by the west gate. Okay. Parapet by the west gate. Over here somewhere. Up there. How do I get up there? She should be right there. Hang on a second. Not directly over the west gate. It's over the... Ah, there she is. Took that a little too literally. You have the Book of Tasks? Excellent. Here, take this. The rest you must figure out for yourself. Book of the West. Okay, now I need to go to parapet over the east gate. Okay, and I have to get... all the way over here. Where is it? Man, some of these things look so cool. So much, tons of dagger skill and parrying skill and all kinds of stuff. So you're just getting boosted up the wazoo. We'll get there eventually. Him. You have the Book of Tasks? Great. Here, have this. So now I have the Book of the East. Now I need to go into Devoy, apparently. So let me go my key items. I'm curious about this. Book of Tasks. Raised knights of all land are watched from others from High Nest. Watchers from the task at hand who had lost go east to know the west. From the island lake, south runs the flow. Where it goes, only beastmen know. There's one whose body breaks, death it deals and death it reaps, and in the sky a beacon makes. Where it sits, the night soul sleeps. My godness. Anybody to figure out what that was like at launch would have been just blown away by all that, I think. So. Okay, travel to another home point. Yes, because we're going to grab one in North Sandoria. Grab a book for the travel. I think we're also going to go ahead and grab, this is the home point. Okay, we're making progress. Ruto, please come on in. We're just unlocking Paladin right now. And we want to go to Norvalin. Devoy. Okay, I'm pretty sure the boy will actually show me on the map where I need to go. Looks like I need to go to E10. I remember walking towards the goblin. Okay, E10 is the disused well. So it's in that back corner. Okay. Ding dong, 9 o'clock. Time to kill fish. I'm not worried about anything killing me where I'm going at the moment. I ran around this area at level 60 and didn't have any issues. Maybe a couple, I don't know. I can't remember if I did or not. I had my trust out at that time. I don't think we have to worry about it this time. Anyway, we're not going to the higher areas right now, so I think then we need to go down along the river. Got a few new people in the LS, which is nice. Headphones are slightly pinching my skull. Okay, up we get. Then walk across. The boy mush, huh? I'm not gonna worry about that too much. There we go. Gained Night Soul. Nice. Using a little warp ring. We're gonna go back to Thalassiel and get Paladin unlocked. Nice. I am back. You completed your task with flying colors. You are ready to become a knight, I believe. This is my gift to you to commemorate this occasion. Accept this with easy heart, for you have earned it. Got a kite shield and activated Paladin. Yay! Oh, job gestures. I have not explained that yet. So, This is something that they did a while back, but they made it so then each job, once you've unlocked it, it now gets a specific job emote. I don't remember what it is. It was emote. I don't remember what it was. Was it gesture? I think it's in my communication thing. Hang on a second. Communication, yes. And then we're going to run down here all the way to... Where is it? Job emote, yep. Job emote. Red mage. So they're each got an individual one. So red mage gets this lovely display of roses. Paladin gets a good one. I think it sprouts. Yep. And you get other ones that like this. Come at me. Some are kind of fun, but each job gets an equivalent. So I hadn't used those on stream, but those are always fun to do. And some of them are wacky. Some of them are really weird. White mage, you like throw bandages at people. Which one was it? I think it was Corsair. You flipped a coin and it actually did heads or tails, so people would actually do heads or tails. Use it to actually settle disputes, which I thought was fun. Okay, so we got Paladin unlocked. Wonderful. Okay. So we can't do Old Wound yet, but we could actually go... Yeah, we could go do something about that. So, let me look at my experience place. Where were we going before? My experience guides, where were we before? Okay, we've gotten to 70. So we have a couple options. We could go to Bibiki Bay, which I went to briefly. There is no book there, so it's kind of hard to go do that area. We could go to Zaroon Mines, which I don't think I've even been to yet. I'm not even sure where Zaroon Mines is. Pretty sure it's in Gustaberg, but it's yeah, Bastock Mines. Yes, okay, so Zaroon Mines, you go in from Bastock Mines. And we've walked into there, but we have not gone anywhere. Because we had to walk through there to get to the Koroloka tunnel, which we've gone through, and that takes us out to the dungeons there. Yeah, because that will actually get us something. So, why not? Because we can activate a place to go there for... do a couple things. So yeah, I think that's actually a good option. Let's do region. It's going to be second region, I think. No, it's going to be here. Oh, where is it actually? Zaroon Mines. Here we are. That's what. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So we're going to travel over to Bastock. We're going to go to the mines. And yeah, the auction house. That's cool. That works. And we'll run up to the book over here. And if I remember correctly, it's the one that's always kind of gliding up and down. It's the survival guide. Try to give it a little visual indication. Okay, now we're going to go to... Westerberg. Darun Mines. Okay, put away. Okay, let me look at the guide again. Okay. Individual pages 3, 4, and 5. So we will go find 3. Cancel that one. Individual training page 3. Collier bats and soot crabs. Bring it on. And have it repeat. Okay. Time to activate a little bit. So we're going to do a little leveling here. See if we can get our weapon stuff up. And get our Savage Blade going. So we won't stay in here forever. We'll stay in here only for a little bit. Okay. I forgot. Magic. Trust. Put a yummy there. Okay. We need to do... Oh, yeah, we need to do this a little differently, don't we? I need to put... Yeah, so they... Okay, so I can't have them for a second. That's okay. Not gonna do this for long. We need to have... another healer. 2 PP will do for the time being. So that's Sakura. Little chocobo chick. Really cute. We'll go ahead and pull out Quiltada. Okay. So, from here... Oh, Sakura runs around with little really silly feet. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to head down to this area. At some point, it turns nasty. So, keep my eyes open. And very tough. Okay. So, here's our spot to start. Let's go ahead and do a haste. Fresh. Shock spikes. Okay, so cast the bat over here, and let's get going. And I'm probably going to miss the bats fairly often. Hit the bat for 24 points of damage, so not the greatest. Fire. We need to hit 240. We're currently at probably close to 230. 229 now. Okay. What was that noise? What's that little fanfare? What? I don't know what that was. Was that the double up effect from Cortana? Maybe? I don't know. Odd. Okay. Okay, so ultrasonics, what does ultrasonics do? Evasion down, okay. But nothing in the way of like, actual status effects or anything like that, I think. Because I can't bar evasion down. I can bar things like poison. Oh, UPP just cast. Oh, he cast. Who cast a bunch of healing? Oh no. Oh, we're stuck at 232. Great, I'm gonna have to be level 72 to get this done. That stinks. Oh, Sakura's doing the geomancy stuff. Oh, is there a geomancer? I thought they just gave you an aura of normal stuff. I didn't realize that they did like actual health things. That's nice. That's very nice. But that also makes them slightly pointless at right now because I can't cap my my stuff up. Because at this point, leveling is actually going to get a lot harder. Yeah. Well, do you know what? That's still a welcome respite. So. Okay, so it looks like I will be unable to unlock or start the weapon skill stuff this time around. Let's go ahead and fight until we finish up the conflict of the area, which is getting the soot crabs. Don't know where they are. Probably down one of the tunnels, and the bats. You're so cute running around, you little goober. First time having Sakura out since I got them, honestly. Great fun. Anyway, I'm still gaining skill stuff. I'm still enhancing my magic and other stuff too. So. Yeah, we'll complete the conflict for this place and see what we get. I'm not expecting it to be amazing, but it will be something. And then we will probably end the stream. Because leveling at this point becomes far more of a hassle. It's not quick like it used to be. It now is slower. And it's only going to get slower from here on out. Even with all the benefits that we get from you know, our experience rings and the other stuff that we get. So. Though, if I removed Sakura, I could pull out Freed. We won't worry about that, though. We'll do that. I'll do that when I'm worried about other stuff. Injured crest. Good. Okay, so I've gotten 4 out of the 5 bats that I need, but I still need to find these crabs. They're probably down at the end there, next to... next to the pond. Let's go ahead and sneak up and run down there to grab those. And I'm hoping we'll still have bats around that we can go attack. Right. Ah, so crabs. Not at the place I expected, but close enough. And it looks like they don't link, which is great. I mean, I can just attack one of them here. And the bats are right here, so yeah, go down a ways, and you can just kind of fight them here, which is nice. Yeah, he cast Cure 4, which gets everybody? How does that work? I wonder if he's using an ability that does that. He's not activating an ability or something. Huh. I don't know. It's weird. One way or another. Okay. Okay, that was one. That was one page. And all the way over here. More soup crabs. So good. Darn it, my ears are really itchy. Weird. I have 6 soil geodes. I need another 6. I need 12 soil geodes to trade to get what I need for the lodestone, which is the Altipa Desert thing. Okay. I'll run down this way and find some bats. Ah, amber earring. Okay. Okay, we'll finish beating up these guys, and then we'll get out of here. And I think we'll end the stream. Not that I can get work that I can work on as well. So. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Whew, that was annoying. So let's get out of here and we will finish up the stream. So we did not get done what I was expecting to do, but we still did some good progress, which I'm happy for. Just means that Thursday we will be finishing up stuff that I was expecting to do today. So go ahead and release you all. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm going to work on is that for next time, I will get to level 72. I need to double check that because I think that's the level which Red Mage gets a high enough level to do this. So I will double check that. I'll get a high enough level that we can get the weapon skill, that we can get Savage Blade going. And then while we're doing Savage Blade, we will work ourselves on the next mission. And work our way up to level 6. We got Paladin done, but I don't think I'm going to get to the point where I can actually start doing Paladin until next week. That's how everything is. Because Paladin actually would be a secondary thing for me to do to level up and everything. So we're not going to worry about Paladin for now, though we probably will get him equipped. So let me go ahead and jump in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just getting the stuff equipped onto my onto my paladin. So when I come back to him, I don't have to do it then. Just because I need to think about it. Let's see, that there, that there. Yeah, why not? And then we need to go into my Mog safe. Pull out the wax sword. That in a Mog wardrobe. Let's not take up space. And then I need to go sort through and get rid of some stuff. Because it's just not worth it. Okay, back sword. You won't get a shield for a little longer. Okay. The paladin is set up for the time being. That's not what we're going to worry about. So. Now, can I use that? Can I use the thing in here? I don't know if I can. One way or another. Yeah, can't use it here. So. Anyway, we're going to finish it off today. Oh, like I said, we made some progress. We got stumped a little bit with the Red Mage testimony there, but we got there at the end. So I can level up to 75, get the merit points, start working on that. Next time, I will at least be high enough that I should be able to start the weapon skills while we do the rank 5 missions and get ourselves to rank 6. So that's what we will be doing Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming. I have a bonfire thing that I want to attend, and it will be at the same time that I would normally start streaming. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. So nobody has to show up for that. It would have been playing Helldivers, but that's okay. And Friday we'll be doing Final Fantasy 14. We'll be doing story stuff from that. So we'll be going through all the jobs and getting the stories done there. And that will take a while for doing that. And we'll do that until Halloween shows up, and then we will be doing Halloween games, and we'll change everything around. This game will turn into every Wednesday kind of deal until all the way through October. So that's what we're going to do there. Anyway, thank you for those who showed up. Chibi Loom, you are always welcome back again. Tallow, good to see you. All that fun stuff. But yeah, we're making good progress. I love it. We're going to continue on with the story. We just kind of have to keep on top of the limit break stuff, so then I can do that every time it's available for stream, so then you guys know that it's there. At this point, as far as I'm aware, it stays easy. It stays to the point of like, get up to the level, drop merit points on the limit breaks and stuff, and we're basically done until up to 99 for limit breaks. It's just a matter of keeping up and getting to those points. So it will probably turn into a case of I will do a limit break like once a week, maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take. But that's kind of where we're going to be sitting. Because just how long it's going to take to get to those levels and get more merit points and stuff like that. The merit points itself is not too bad. They're 10,000 experience apiece. It's just getting up to those higher levels. Once we get to 99, I will probably have to at minimum start the launch to Seekers of Adeline, and just like I did with Abyssia, and we will get those going, so then I can work my way on getting some 99 level armor, and then I will kind of keep that in the background, but I'll be working on getting things built up to kind of get us going with the story there, but we won't touch that story for a very long time. So that'll probably be the only exception to the rule of starting content early. Abyssia was the other one because that had real life timers associated with it. There's a couple others. I think the Void Watch, which is a 75 thing. We won't really get into that though, because it's more of side content as opposed to story content. So yeah, Thursday we'll get back into this. I will have gotten to the point where we can start our weapon skill stuff. I will see if I can work on getting more soil geodes, so then I can get the lodestone, so then we can do all that jazz. And yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. So I hope you guys have a good week. I will see you guys Thursday. Take a break for me on Wednesday. But I hope you come back one way or another. Yeah, and I hope things stay well and that you're enjoying as the summer kind of winds down and we get into fall, which is one of my favorite one of my favorite seasons. Honestly, I love fall. Love it when the colors change in the trees and stuff like that. Like the cooler temperatures again, all that jazz. So, anyway, I'm gonna say good night. I'll see you guys Thursday. Until then, take care.